Reaver Captain Ting Tang Oof, how's this thing work again? I am proud to report we have successfully kidnapped a human for ransom. Oh, have you now? Tell me, War Chief, but this thing looks scary. Was this man someone important? Is he someone we could expect a great ransom for? She, sir. Yes, by all accounts she is very popular, galaxy-wide. The captain flinched a bit, but tried to cover it up with an eye stalk scritch. A female, you say? Oh, those are risky, shipmate. They could be somebody's really scary's mother, or daughter, or little sister, or just a nice hot neighbour, or... His voice was starting to reveal a panicked pitch escalation, so he cut himself off. We need to be careful about who may come looking to rescue her, is all I'm saying. The warlord nodded sagely. I understand. I'd say I did a really good job, so we should expect a truly phenomenal ransom payment for this A siren sounded in the command center. A proximity hyperjump in, relatively nearby. A human ship searching the area. The captain felt an itch of growing unspecified alarm. That happened sooner than I expected. There must be a massive scale mobilization going on, to have seen one of those already. Full stealth mode. The lights dimmed, and the sounds of various machinery around them quietened to near absolute silence, as 4 more ships hyperjumped in, scattered all around the ship. The distant ships began casting out powerful subspace scan waves, clearly intent on finding them. Just how popular was this female? He asked, as 12 more ships hyperjumped in, and began scanning with every urge of their ship's power, in a now clearly expansive and coordinated scanning grid. I mean, she wasn't a beloved princess or something, right? No. It is a bit confusing. The human pop culture and all, the warlord replied uncertainly, slowly starting to realize the rapidly escalating threat all around them. The captain face-tentacled in dismay. Please tell me you didn't kidnap a pop star. But you said to get someone important and well-known. I never expected such... Look, kid, this is one of those lines in the sand that we talked about. There are the rich, the powerful, the political, the somewhat obscure royalty, and then there are the beloved by literally billions of absolutely terrifying The Reaver Warbar shuddered, as a subspace wave rippled through it, casting subdimensional eddy currents around the hull. That was then immediately slammed and locked onto by heavy particle beam carrier wave conduits from every human ship in the area. The war barge was solidly locked onto, and was utterly doomed. Any sort of truly nasty things of human war inventiveness could be shuttled through those carrier wave conduits with considerable acceleration. But the first to arrive was a powerful, over-reverbed comms hail. Reaver War Barge, this is the Coast Guard Cutter Fafo. You are to stand down and prepare to be boarded. There will be no quarter given for any negotiations. The captain looked at his war boss with incredulity. By the unholy dark pulsar, kid. Just who did you abduct? The humans rarely ever hail with such aggressive intimidation and fancy use of words. Someone famous and important, just as you commanded. The war chief was now quivering and pale, with his hip tentacles tucked between his legs. I never thought their reaction would be so... You will release the immortal Taylor Swift immediately, and remand her to our custody. The captain flopped back into his eggshell-woven command basket in shock. Oh, you absolute utter fool. You have no idea of the fanbase you have just awoken.